गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन
ब्रज
जन
जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर जय राधा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे राम कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. जनवल्लभ श्री राधे जय निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि जय निताय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद हरि बोल हरि और प्रेमानंद राधा गोपीजन भगवान की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय जय पतित गौरी भगवान की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय जूम करो मतलब और बड़ा करना है ये इससे क्यों नहीं हो रहा है फिर यहाँ से नहीं हो रहा तो मैं फोन से कंट्रोल प्लस आप फिर फोन से करो फिर नहीं यहाँ पे करना है कैसे कमांड प्लस क्लिक करो क्लिक करके कमांड प्लस हाँ कमांड प्लस कमांड माइनस कमांड माइनस करो हाँ माइनस बहुत बड़ा हो गया माइनस एक हाँ बस यही है ये ठीक है यही है मैक्सिमम ठीक है हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन थैंक यू फॉर joining फॉर श्रीमद् भागवतम class on a Thursday morning. Sorry to disappoint all of you. Actually, this turn is for our beloved His Grace Shyam Kishore Prabhu ji, but somehow by his divine arrangement, I am put in place. So please forgive me to disappoint you all, and I have actually no qualification, no realization, just sitting here to kind of learn and understand how I can put the practical or how I can really improve my own sadhana, improve my own bhakti that is about to begin. So please bless me. I can speak something important, valuable that I can apply for my bhakti and glorify Srimad Bhagavatam, seeking everyone's blessing. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 We'll say it together. Narayanam namaskrityam namanchaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jaya mudirayet nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavat sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki krishnaya vasudevaya devaki nandanaya cha नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We'll do the Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manopistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपास्तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दिनतारिणे श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं परमानन्दं माधवम्। हरिर्नाम एव केवलं कलो नास्तेव गतिरन्यथा। जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। So again, as I said, seeking everyone's blessings, all the senior devotees, especially His Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhuji, really such an amazing quality Prabhuji has to bring everyone to ease, whoever he interacts. So really very kind of him. We're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 9, verse number 28. We'll just read the Sanskrit first, so that I really like that, so that we are familiarized with the words, and then it's easier for us to say the Sanskrit. Vidura uvacha sudurlabham yat paramam padam hare maya vinnaha tat चरण
चरण
अर्चन
अर्चन
अर्जितम
अर्जितं
लब्ध्वा
लब्ध्वा
अपि
अपि
असिद्ध अर्थम
असिद्ध अर्थम्
इव
इव
एक जन्मना
एकजन्मना
कथम
कथं
स्वम
स्वम्
आत्मानम
आत्मानम्
अमन्यत
अमन्यत
अर्थवित्
अर्थवित्
विदुर उवाच
विदुर उवाच
सदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरेर्
दुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरे
सुदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरेर्
दुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरे
सुदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरेर्
दुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरे
माया विनस्तच्चरणार् चरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार् तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थम् इवि इविक जन्मना मत्वा
लब्ध्वापि सिद्धार्थम् एकवैकजन्मना
लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थम् इवक इवि इवैक जन्मना
लब्ध्वाप्य सिद्धार्थम् विवेकजन्मना
लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थमिवैक जन्मना
लब्ध्वाप्य सिद्धार्थम् विवेकजन्मना
कथं स्वमात्माम् आत्मनाम् अमन्यार्थवेत्
कथं समात्मानमन्यते
कथं स्व आत्मानम् अमन्यतार्थवेत्
कथं समात्मानमन्यतार्थवे
कथं आत्मानम् अमन्यतार्थवेत्
कथं समात्मानमन्यतार्थवे
Anyone wants to read, please?
विदुर उवाच
विदुर उवाच
सुदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरे
सुदुर्लभं परमं परं हरे
माया विनस्तचरणार्चनार्जितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
लब्धाप्यसिद्धार्थमिवेकजन्मना
लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थमिवैकजन्मना
कथं स्वमात्मानमन्यतार्थवित्
कथं स्वमात्मानमनन्यात्तत्वित्
विदुर उवाच
विदुर उवाच
दुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरे
सुदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरेत्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्चितम्
माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम्
लब्ध्वापि सिद्धार्थमिवैकजन्मना
लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थमिवैकजन्मना
कथं समात्मानमन्यथार्धवे
कथं
स्वमात्मानममन्यतार्थभवेत् विदुर उवाच सुदुर्लभं यत् परमं पदं हरेत् माया विनस्तच्चरणार्चनार्जितम् लब्ध्वापि असिद्धार्थमिवैकजन्मना Katham swamatmano manyatartave. Word for word. Viduruvacha.
Viduravacha.
Vidur continued to inquire.
Vidur continued to inquire.
Sudurlabham.
Sudurlabham.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Yat.
Yat.
That which.
That which.
Paramam
Paramam
is the supreme.
is the supreme.
Padam,
Padam.
situation.
Situation.
Hare,
Hare.
of the supreme personality of Godhead.
Of the supreme personality of Godhead.
Maya Vina,
Maya Vinam.
very affectionate.
Very affectionate.
Tat,
Tat.
his.
His.
Charana,
Charana.
lotus feet.
Lotus feet.
Archana,
Archana.
by worshipping.
By worshiping.
Arjitam,
Arjitam.
achieved.
Achieved.
Labdva,
Labdva.
having attained.
Having attained.
Api,
Api.
although.
Although.
Asiddha artham,
Asiddhartham.
not fulfilled.
Not fulfilled.
Eva,
Eva.
as if.
As if.
Eka janmana,
Eka Janmana.
in the duration of one life.
In the duration of one life.
Katham,
Katham.
why.
Why.
Swam,
Swam.
own.
Om.
Atmanam,
Atmanam.
heart.
Heart.
Amanyata,
Amanyata.
he felt.
He felt.
Arthavid,
Arthavid.
being very wise.
Being very wise.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Jagadguru Sri Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Translation. Sri Vidur inquired, my dear Brahman, the abode of Lord is very difficult to attain. It can be attained only by pure devotional service, which alone pleases the most affectionate, merciful Lord. Dhruv Maharaj achieved this position even in one life, and he was very wise and conscientious. Why then was he not very pleased? Purport. Saint Vidura's inquiry is very relevant. The word arthvid, which refers to one who knows how to discriminate between reality and unreality, is very significant in this connection. And arthvid is also called Paramahamsa. A Paramahamsa accepts only the active principle of everything, just as a swan accepts only a milk from a mixture of water and milk. A Paramahamsa accepts only the Supreme Personality of Godhead as his life and soul, neglecting all external material things. Dhruv Maharaj was in this category, and due to his determination, he achieved the result he desired. But still, when he returned home, he was not very pleased. Again, Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We'll read the translation one more time. Sri Vidur inquired, my dear Brahman, the abode of the Lord is very difficult to attain. It can be attained only by pure devotional service, which alone pleases the most affectionate, merciful Lord. Dhruv Maharaj achieved this position even in one life, and he was very wise and conscientious. Why then was he not very pleased? Again, seeking blessings from everyone to speak something meaningful. Here, Maitreya Muni mentioned in the slok earlier than this, saying to Vidurji that after narrating the Dhruv Maharaj's austerities and his prayers, and then Lord's interaction and awarding what Dhruv Maharaj really wanted to achieve in the beginning of his journey from his home to the forest. And he got actually much more than what he expected, what he really wanted. So, as an expert teacher, Maitreya Muni is creating a kind of mystery for our Vidurji, that he achieved what he could not even think of achieving, but still he is not happy. The verse before, Maitreya Muni is saying that. And by hearing that, as any student or any person who is paying attention to what someone is speaking would naturally be inclined to ask that question. Seriously, someone got something that they never expected to receive, or never, they only could think of or imagine that I want to achieve this. Once they receive that, they feel not satisfied, not happy. How is that? So that is a very nice technique for any teacher or any anyone who is trying to impart some information, to create a mystery, to create some kind of a ambiguity, that people start thinking. So I was listening to a class where the speaker was mentioning that any difficult subject, if you want to share, then you create a mystery around it. Like, you guys can really understand this, this is something, this, and you start with that kind of pretext, then people are more inclined to, listen to more attentively. So same way, not that Vidurji was not attentive, but he's trying to share this fact in a way that it is more of a interest for him to understand. Now, as we already are aware that why Dhruv Maharaj is not happy, because if you went to a store, and imagine you went to a store and you wanted to just get a screwdriver and few things, and the store manager greets you, welcome, today is our first day of opening this store, and you get $100,000 worth of things you can purchase from here. Then each one of us will be like elated, right? Whatever we want to buy, we will buy from there. We will be very happy for that. That is not the case with Dhruv Maharaj. Dhruv Maharaj went to get the abode higher and bigger and whatnot, in comparison with his great grandfather Brahmaji. Instead, Bhagwan Vishnu, Krishna, gave him eternal abode, which is far more superior than Brahmalok. But still he's not happy, because we know from the previous verses, and in further Maitreya Muni will explain that he is not happy because he had this material desire to enjoy separately from God, to enjoy separately from Krishna. And it essentially portrays each and every one of us that, yes, I'm chanting 16 rounds, yes, I have taken spiritual life, but there is definitely a desire to enjoy separately from Krishna. That's why I am where I am. I can speak for myself that surrender, the level of surrender is not there. The level of conviction in my heart of heart is not there about the Hare Krishna mantra. I'm saying Krishna is non-different from his name, Abhinnatva Nam Namino. I know this verse, but am I really convinced about that verse? Am I really sure that when I'm chanting Krishna's name, I am surrendered. Rakshishyasi, Rakshishyasi iti vishwaso. Do I have the firm conviction that no matter what, Krishna will protect me? And if you are paying attention to local news or current modern day like news, some very pathetic things that you know, and you come to know what happened in Kashmir, you feel like, is it really, is Krishna there? And it's obvious that people will have this kind of question. Will I be really surrendered when the time comes? Those doubts will definitely arise in our heart. But the counter for that is really not to look elsewhere, because there is no elsewhere. Anywhere else, we try to take shelter with our own experience and also from hearing and seeing things around. We know all of those is really very futile. They have really nothing to offer to us. Not that we take Krishna consciousness as a secondary medium or because there is no other thing for us to put our time and effort into, so we take it of what we get. But scriptural evidences like Dhruv Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj and Amrish Maharaj, Draupadi, and so many other shows us that it's not that they don't go through problem. It's not that they don't go through, Pandavas being cousin of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. Directly related, seeing Krishna face to face, you know, seeing Krishna face to face. They have to go through the forest dwelling and so many other austerities, other problems. What to speak of us, that we are separately trying to enjoy from Krishna from time immemorial. And still he provides everything what we need. On Monday, we were listening to Srila Prabhupada's class, and it's so nice. I mean, I cannot really forget this. The way Srila Prabhupada mentioned about we coming back to this material world again and again, the way he said is, Jai Shri Radha Gopijanolo Bhagavan ki Jai, Nitai Patita Pavana Gaur Hari Bhagavan ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The way he mentioned about a living entity taking birth again and again is that he said, the nature is so nice that it fulfills your desire. The way you want to separately enjoy from Krishna, the nature provides you that body, those kind of facilities, that kind of environment, that kind of family, where you can satisfy your material desires. And after satisfying your material desire, after understanding, one comes to the conclusion that whatever the desire I had was really not that worth it. It was not really worth my time and effort and energy and resources that I put in to achieve that. The next moment, after achieving whatever you wanted to achieve, next moment the mind will present something more superior or something more different. Okay, you have this now, go get that one. Okay, you have achieved now, put a pat on your back, yeah, you got it, get something else. Maybe few days, maybe few months. Eventually, it boils down to how I can be happy, more happy, happier than anyone else. I always want to compare. I always want to see how I am the greatest, how I am the best. But we all know it doesn't work. It really complete waste of time, complete waste of energy and the resources that Krishna has given us to become better version of ourselves, improve. And we we tend to take it so much so granted the time, but time just flies like this. We don't know. I'm turning 50 soon. I don't know where my 26 years went. I was 22 when I came to America, and it's almost 28 years. It's just a blink of an eye. So here, as we are seeing that Dhruv Maharaj feeling ashamed actually to have this desire after hearing or after getting the darshan of Krishna, having the conch and the knowledge was revealed, and how wonderfully he prayed. And then he's thinking, what was I really asking for? Was it really worth it? And by by the mercy of the Lord, he achieved that understanding that yes, it was not that really worth it. You know, there are three types of individuals that are mentioned, that they get the information just by hearing, oh, this route has some traffic and I shouldn't take that traffic, right? Some of us, we will do like that. Okay, somebody calls us, oh, don't take this route. There is a lot of construction going on. Don't take it. So we will, take that for into our understanding, and will not take that. Some of us, we will want to experience really, I mean, yeah, there might be traffic, but it might not be that much. Let me just try it. And some of us, even after going yesterday, there was a traffic, we'll go again. So some of us who are stuck in this cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease are like that. We are in Kali Yuga. Yogi Krishna Prabhu always says this, that since we are a Kali Yuga product, we have heaps and heaps of karma that were not settled, and that we are here because of that. We didn't make it in Satya Yuga, we didn't make it in Treta Yuga, we didn't make it in Dwapar Yuga, and we are here now. You know, I heard Indradyumna Maharaj also saying that same thing, that we were not good enough for Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and we are now here in Kali. Only by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, that we have got this process where we can really end this once and for all. Here, Vidurji is also saying that, is emphasizing that it is very difficult to attain, but Dhruv Maharaj did it in just one lifetime. Even, Vidur and Maitreya Muni, these are the personalities which are very, very self-realized and very exalted devotees. Even amongst them, they are praising Dhruv Maharaj's achievement, that he made it just in one lifetime. Same way, same mercy has been extended to us by Srila Prabhupada. Chant 16 rounds attentively, chant 16 rounds, and follow the four regulative principles, and you can make it in this life. What a benediction. What a personality, Srila Prabhupada. Bringing this most unachievable, most unavailable to people in general. He made it available to you and me, who actually are not qualified to really read Bhagavatam. It is actually, Bhagavatam is for self-realized and above the mode of goodness. Shuddha Sattva, only those who are in Shuddha Sattva can read and understand. But by Prabhupada's mercy, by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we have this amazing knowledge available to all of us. and we should take full advantage of it. It's already 9:07. I wanted to really, today's is Ekadashi, and wanted to sing this Shuddha Bhakta, but I don't think we have time. If you want, we can quickly sing this. We'll do it together. I will. उधर से कर रहे हैं? Okay. So in the meantime, I'll just read the translation. Please pay attention. The dust of the lotus. Why I'm singing this song is because we really need to take shelter of the pure devotees, lotus feet, pure devotees association. And Srila Prabhupada is in our life. By his mercy, we can definitely achieve that is not really achievable. And this song actually glorifies the pure devotee of the Lord, like Srila Prabhupada. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written this. And this song is also recommended to sing or meditate upon on the day of Ekadashi. It is also called Ekadashi Kirtan. So, the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service, and service to the pure devotees of the highest order are the roots of the creeper of devotion. The holy days like Ekadashi and Janmashtami are the mother of devotion for those devotees who respect them. Let the holy places of Krishna's pastime be my places of worship and bless me. May I always visit all the holy places associated with the Leela of Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. When I hear the sound of Mridanga in my heart, I always desire to join in Kirtan. And when I hear the bona fide songs describing Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, my heart dances in ecstasy. Whenever I see the transcendental Sri Vigrahas of Radha Krishna, I am in bliss. For by taking their lordship's prasad, we can conquer over the material elements. One day, while performing devotional practices, I saw my house transformed into Goloka Vrindavan. When I take the Charnamrit of the deity, I see the holy Ganges waters that come from the feet of Lord Vishnu, and my bliss knows no bounds. By seeing the Tulsi tree, my heart feels joy, and Lord Madhav, Krishna, is also satisfied. When I eat the prasad favored by Lord Chaitanya, it is a new life's experience. Lord Chaitanya was very fond of a green vegetable preparation called sak, and there is another song in this book that tells of the amazing effects of the type of prasad. That is the Shuddha Bhakta Charan Renu that is sung at the noon time when the Raj Bhogarti or Raj Bhoga is offered. Bhaja Bhakta Vatsal. Thank you, Prabhu. Bhaktivinoda concludes by saying, whosoever attains the stage of enthusiasm for this devotional practices will be supremely blissful wherever he may be. So we'll sing it together. Okay. All in response. No problem. जय श्री श्री राधा गोपी जनो भगवान की जय जय पतित पावन गौरवी भगवान की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय शुद्ध भगता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल शुद्ध भगत चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल भगत सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लतिकारमु भगत सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलतिकार माधवती थी भगति जननी जतन पालन को माधवती भगति जननी जतन पालन को कृष्ण बसती बसती बोली परम आदर बरी कृष्ण बसती बसती बोली परम आदर गौर से सब स्थाने करल ब्राह्मण रागे गौर से सब स्थाने करल ब्राह्मण ते सब स्थान हेरि बोयामी प्रणयी भगत संगे ते सब स्थान हेरि बोयामी प्रणयी भगत संगे मृदंग वाद्य सुनीते मन अवसर सदा जाते मृदंग वाद्य सुनीते मन अवसर सदा जाते गौरविहित कीर्तन सुनी आनंद हृदय नाचे गौरविहित कीर्तन सुनी आनंद हृदय नाचे जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परम आनंद आया जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परम आनंद आया प्रसाद सेवा करिते हाया सकल प्रपंच जाया प्रसाद सेवा करिते हाया सकल प्रपंच जाया जे दिन गृह भजन देखी गृह ते गोलोक भाया जे दिन गृह भजन देखी गृह ते गोलोक भाया चरण सिधु देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाया चरण सिधु देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाया तुलसी देखी जुड़ाय प्राण माधव तोषणी जानी तुलसी देखी जुड़ाय प्राण माधव तोषणी जानी गौर प्रिय शाक सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी गौर प्रिय शाक सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाय जा भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाय जा प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करे ता से परम सुखे स्वीकार करे ता Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajanayanu Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajanayanu भगत सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लतिकार मुक्त भगत सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लतिकार मुक्त हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे The Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So this song is actually gives us insight into what Bhakti Vinod Thakur's aspirations are and how we can really plug ourselves in. Very wonderful song. So whenever anyone gets chance, they should read it more carefully and try to imbibe things that are mentioned in the song. Again, thank everyone for being on in person or in Zoom, giving this opportunity to glorify Srimad Bhagavatam, speak something meaningful. Hope I did justice to your time. Please forgive me for I said anything beyond my adhikar. It's just for me to improve myself. And please bless me and pray for me that I can become more sincere in the service. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. If anyone has any correction or anything that they want to share, our Nandaniketan Prabhu is saying question. You are already here, so you'll ask the question and answer it also. Please share.
We feel that whatever bhajan, always pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service.
Question. So low is sunna देगा ना. I might miss
this. Pure devotees, and that is the rest of the pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service and the service to the pure devotees, right, of the highest order. These are the roots of the creeper of bhakti. How we will have this enthusiastic devotional service, time and again it is being tested with the circumstances. Then shed some light on how this enthusiasm will maintain our devotional service, that whatever we are doing.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the question. I mean, we often come across this, that okay, we know we need to be enthusiastically serving. We need to really give it our best. Since we are already here, might as well, make the best use of the bad bargain that we have this body, we have desire to enjoy from separately from Krishna. Philosophically, theoretically, we know so many things, but how to really maintain that enthusiasm, how to really maintain that momentum, that at one point of time we were so much plugged in, and now we are feeling it's okay. Our Yugal Kishore Prabhuji always gives this example, that 2 years before initiation, yes, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. A year before initiation, oh, of course, wherever he is, even we drive 5 hours to wherever Maharaj's association is. After initiation, first year, Jai Guru Maharaj, Jai Guru Maharaj, and then the enthusiasm kind of dwindles down. And then 5-10 years later, the Maharaj is coming again. Okay, yeah, I'll probably this 3-day event, I'll go probably one of the days, and things like that. The mind presents so many uh, things like that. So how to maintain the enthusiasm? This similar question was asked by one devotee to Niranjan Maharaj, that Maharaj, you are every day, what ticks you, what makes you doing or putting an effort, what makes you doing what you do. And even more, even with this advanced age, it seems like you are putting even more effort. What to speak of slowing down? What to speak of slowing down? You are even more, trying to put more effort. One thing I wanted to share about Gopal Krishna Maharaj yesterday, what I heard, Maharaj was so considerate about devotees' feelings that he decided not to take wheelchair. Now, person like me, I would say, Maharaj, you can't walk. It will be more painful for us to see you struggle like this than you take the wheelchair. But his understanding is that just by seeing me in wheelchair, people will be in pain. Like devotees will be in pain just seeing me in wheelchair, that oh, Maharaj cannot walk. So I don't want to take the wheelchair. Here Niranjan Maharaj said that when we know that we are given something that we cannot repay. Let's say somebody give you $100,000 loan in the most difficult situation of yours, or some amount which is, no matter what you do, you cannot pay back. What would be our mood, a person's mood, how we can repay them? We'll do everything possible in our capacity every single day, every single moment that we have, we'll have that in mind, that this person has worked or given me something that I cannot repay. So we will do everything possible in our capacity to try to repay as much as possible. But our conditioning is such that we take so many things for granted. We think, oh, it's always there. I can speak for myself. When I was around this great sannyasis, I always feel, Maharaj is always coming, every year he's coming, and he'll be always around. And I hear from disciples of Srila Prabhupada also that we always, they narrate that, oh yeah, Swamiji will always be there, Prabhupada will always be there, he'll continue to write and he'll continue to produce books, and we will continue to go for book distribution. This will go eternally. There will not be end. So we taking things for granted and taking things, not valuing what we have, kind of brings us to that state of less enthusiasm. Utsahat nishayat dhairyat. We start to cultivate familiarity with the things. Gopijana Vallabh, yeah, oh, today is also service, Thursday, oh yeah, okay, is there anyone else who can do my service? Is there something? We're not valuing, there's so many births that we have taken, out of so many births to get faith established in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, God as a person, to be connected to the bona fide spiritual process and getting the opportunity to serve Radha Krishna directly. Unfathomable good fortune. And on the other side is just complacency and lethargy and not being grateful for the opportunity to serve. Those are the three things I think Prabhu brings us to the state of not being enthusiastic for service, not being enthusiastic to perform devotional service. How many of us are able to really get up in the morning? We all know coming to Mangalarti is the most auspicious thing that we can do in our life. Chanting in the morning, the Brahma Muhurta, before we start our day, finish your rounds, prescribed rounds, whatever your commitment is. Finish that early. How many of us are really be able to put that into practice? Why? Just because of Hridaya Daurbalyam, not having the enough strong desire to practice. And Dhruva Maharaj's Charitra is one great inspiration for us. That having faith in Guru's words, if you do this, you will achieve Vishnu. You will please Lord Vishnu. Having faith in his mother's words, that only one person can take you out of this miserable situation. What your stepmother did and what she said is right. Only Lord Vishnu can do it. You have to, that only Lord Vishnu can change this situation. And he took that so much to heart. And he asked, where is Vishnu? Vishnu is in forest. And he just started running towards the forest. So for us, because we know so many things, we take Krishna consciousness also as one other thing in our life. I have to do my work. I have to take care of the family. I have to do 3, 4, 5 things, as our Yugal Kishore Prabhu always mentions, that triangle, right? Work, life balance, study, work, and your emotional and the family needs. And then base, he says, spirituality. Actually speaking, this triangle is perfect, but more spiritual understanding, if we have stronger spiritual base or foundation, the other two things will also become even better. Rather, we try to balance, but in reality, if we were to put more effort in our sadhana, then the other two things, priorities, we will eventually come to, the other priorities will become somewhat unimportant or immaterial. More we become closer to spiritual life. Like always, our Yugal Kishore Prabhu gives example of Adi Gadadhar Prabhu. He works for the hospital and he has, he chants 64 rounds every day. I mean, I cannot even imagine doing that, even though I don't have an emergency room or a doctor's profession. So I think, Prabhu, there are two things: priority and determination. Those two things we have to value what we got and give all the effort that we have, not do any procrastination. And I'm just speaking to myself. You asked a very pertinent question to the right person, that I really need to introspect and become more, how I can become more enthusiastic in service of the Supreme Radha Krishna and our, Nitai Patita Pawan Gaur Hari and Radha Gopijana Vallabh, Srila Prabhupada's movement. We really need to become more focused and serious, because we think that what happened in Kashmir will not happen to me ever. What happened to, we hear, oh, somebody, he was just 43 and passed away. Oh, no, that person, mind presents you with so many ideas and thoughts that thing will not happen to me. I am somehow immune to these rules of material nature. And next extreme will be, so be it. Yeah, it's a part of life. You took birth, you'll die. Why are you making such a big fuss about it? Everything that has come into existence will go. But we don't want to take the alternative, the supreme alternative that is given, that you don't have to come back to this material world again and be spiritually situated forever, be happy forever. We don't want to take that path. That just looks like a theory to us. But by Prabhupada's mercy and devotees association, we know, we have got the glimpse of that when we are in devotee association, when we are with Ram Rai Prabhu or any senior devotee visits, how dedicated they are, how sincere they are to their service, how amazingly, inspirational they are. To avoid or to really become more enthusiastic, the only thing that can help us is the association of those who are enthusiastic. That's the only way we will come out of our comfort zone. Madhava Tithi Bhakti Janani Jatane Palana Kari. When we are in association of those who have bhakti, bhakti takes birth in our heart. We feel inspired to see others doing that service. Wow, such a young age, they are so dedicated, serving Krishna full time. I should also do that. I always feel about myself, there is a mango season coming and mango season going. I always feel myself that after, you suck the arm of all the pulp and everything, our our life is like that. I mean, for myself, coming to close to half a century, and what is left in this life? What I really have anything valuable to offer to Krishna? I used all my prime time, all youth, in what? Serving myself, serving my senses, serving my desires. And now I have hope and I have aspirations to do things side by side and give other things more priority than my spiritual life. That actually is the reason for not being enthusiastic. So I know I have a long way to go, and seek everyone's blessings. Thank you for asking this such a sincere question, that how to maintain our enthusiasm is only way that take more and more association of those devotees who are enthusiastic. And by seeing us present in enthusiasm, they also increase their association. Yugal Kishore Prabhuji always says that Mangala Arati with 2 people and 10 people, it's a whole lot of difference. Any devotional service you are performing in group boosts everyone's morale. So we really need to be an example. If we, uh, we hear this all the time, that fake it till you make it. But in spiritual sense, any service, anything that is done is for eternal, benefit or eternal credit. So having said that, this is what comes to mind, my 2 cents. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prabhu.
Don't do something. When they are with what you are saying, what value the gifts that we have received, and the two is participating in the Sangha with people who are really that enthusiastic.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Anyone on Zoom has any corrections, anything they want to share? Otherwise, we'll end. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, we went quite ahead, 36 minutes more. I'm supposed to end at 9. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpadrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo.